Ahoy, my friends. I would like to try something new today. So I just come back from the work and I want to make a quick video, one non-scripted video. So I apologize in advance for my bad English. And as you know from last video, I have talked about Vulteran army, and let's design it together. I want to show you something rather awkward video, but bear with me. So here is a map of unknown world, and we will be focusing on displays. Let's pick a color. Displays. This map is from Rise of the Atlanteans era, and we will be focusing on Akvila Conquest, and nothing much change during. On the map, nothing much change after the Atlantean invasion, and during Akvila Conquest, there are two main civilizations that clash together, and one of them was Vulterans. Vulterans here, and they controlled pretty much this realm. And Vultera is of course their main city, and they made a coalition with Prigi and fought Tharkan Empire, newly built empire, through some alliance with Almarans and Rians, and these two nations clashed together at the Battle of Vultera, which maybe happened something closer to their city. I talked about this, I think, 3 years ago. And right now I am designing Vulteran infantry. And as you know from last post on Patreon, I will try to design three main warriors. Why three? Because I thought Vulterans are inspired by Italic or Etruscan civilization, and I remember some part from history by Polybius or Livy, when both authors described something like triple axis, which is formation with 3 lines, and I think, if I remember it correctly, first line was called something like bronze line, second line was called silver, and third gold. And I think it was because the warriors who fought in these 3 lines have bronze weapon, of course, silver and gold. And I don't know if it's really true, and I need to do some research again. And I want to show you, here are some older designs. Some older designs I did for Vulteran warriors. This one is, I don't know if you see cursor. This one is from Rise of the Atlanteans, which shows something like Hoplite-like warrior with face mask. And here are original design. There is a sun god. There is something like Samnite warrior with different colors, but this is pretty much historically accurate. I think the helmet is different, and it's rather historically grounded. There is this warrior, Vulteran warrior, which appeared in Battle of Vultera as their commander here, and I want to approach these new characters like the Samnites or Etruscan warriors in this triple formation. And I thought it will be nice if first warrior was pretty much in frontline infantry with bronze kiras and maybe just front plate with large shield, and the second line could be something like Vulteran Militia or lightly less heavily armored warriors, and third line could be elite Sun Guard, which could be could fight in the battle in most critical moment. And I really like this illustration from Angus McBride, which was main inspiration for maybe for the story wall story, because I like these Celts warriors and this Etruscan warrior, and in my world, Almarans are something like Celts, and Vulterans, of course, are Etruscans. Also, there is some more illustrations. I don't have them right now. But what caught my attention right now, or lately, was this new helmet. This is Etruscan helmet called Negau or something like that. Maybe it's pronounced Negua, which sounds a little bit bad in current situation in the war. It doesn't matter right now. We will focus on these three warriors. So first warrior could be like frontline. I imagine them with large shield and that breastplate holding by some straps on the back, with helmet that could have some face mask, not completely closed, but something like this. Breastplate. Okay, this could be one front line, and they would be holding a long spear. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 meter long. Second line, this will be first line. I apologize. There is some noise behind my home. There is a construction site, and also my cat is going on his cat toilet. So I apologize if there be some noise. Anyway, this will be first line. Second line could be, let me move this somewhere else. Second line could be, as mentioned, some militia, maybe with some square shield, lightly armored, or in Linothorax. There is a two types of Linothorax I would like to use. It's one of them is this classic Greek style with some scales, but Tharkan warriors have a lot of scales inspired by Atlanteans. They they used some of the Atlantean technology after the Atlantean invasion. And there is a second type of Linothorax, but it have some lamellar armor. Oh yes. So second one could be in this new helmet, or maybe different, pretty small helmet. Face. You get the idea. I could spend much more time. I should spend much more time, but I just want to sketch it for now. And this warrior could have that Linothorax with this. I don't know how to spell it properly. And of course, I would like to use some of the under armor, which Romans and some maybe some more nations used. It was made of cloth or linen, and it was wear under armor, just maybe not for the protection, but for more comfort when the sword or spear hit the armor, so it absorbs some of the punch. This will be second line, and third line could be Sun Guard, elite Sun Guard. They would be held in the reserve, and I think they could have some round shields, like Hoplon shield, similar to Hoplites. They could have feathers on the helmet, symbolizing the sun, and they could use some javelins or throwing spears just for their shock style combat, and curved falcata sword or copis sword. Like this Etruscan helmet axes, which have some interesting design, could be used when you see this type of cutout metal could be in the shape of sun. Maybe we could think about this when we talk about Vulteran civilization. They have cult of sun, which is their religion, like for many civilization in unknown world at the time. And this idea came a long time ago when I was designing Godfreys Rebellion, which happens on Silurian Island. Lower part is inhabited by Umbrians, and the top part is by Silurians, which are like cousins of Almarans or Almarans. And later, during Godfreys Rebellion, instead of Vultera, there was a new kingdom built by exiled Tharkan people after the Tengri invasion. They pretty much destroyed Tharkan Empire and built own new empire. And people who fled from Tharkan Empire, they made Turanian civilization, Turan it's called, and they built City of Sun, something here, somewhere here. This is some kind of oasis, and that was a long time ago. And when I was thinking about what precede Turanian civilization, and came up with Akvila Conquest story, and they basically these ideas mixed together as during world building it happens often. And because I am pretty nervous and I am struggle with English a lot, so I won't be talking about much more. But if you could understand me, let me know. How do you like these ideas? If I should try to continue working on these videos, or I think in next post I will try to design these three type warriors. Let's summarize this. One would be with long shield and spear and muscle armor, like you see here. I don't know about this Phrygian type of helmet. Maybe something different I will design. Second line would be some type of militia. You can see it here. This is a very old illustration of Battle of Vultera with Vulterans in the red and Tharkans in the blue. And you see some of them not wearing armor. There is one Linothorax. There is a guy with breastplates. Their commander have muscle armor and muscle kiras. And one important note, I think it will be nice if Vulteran civilization, because they are mainly artists, and and they could use brass instead of bronze. Brass is durable metal, very strong, but it's hard to make. And this could be nice. I don't know how to say. Mix of their civilization and skills and metallurgy skills and artistic skill mixed together. They could make some brass decorated armor. And I would like to also use some symbol of the sun on their armor, as you can see here on the breastplate. Or this is Linothorax. Or here they have some ornaments with these two curves. They're symbolizing like Vulteran and Prigi alliance or coalition. And here you can see some more sun symbol, but it's not necessary. I think we can try to do something new, something different, because the symbol of sun was invented during when I was working on Godfreys Rebellion, and that happened like 1,000 years after the Akvila Conquest. And this is pretty much everything I could say right now. There was just idea. I want to talk a little bit about it, and I know it's random. It's hard to listen. Just the idea of three warriors. Here's the Linothorax with lamels or lamellar armor. It's basically some metal scales, not real scales, sewn onto leather armor underneath it. Well, this is one type I would like to use. I would like to use some warrior with breastplate or muscle armor, and would like to use classic Linothorax armor. And I just trying to think. Imagine this warrior from the era of Atlantean invasion, and how this warrior would look like some, let's say, 200 years or 500 years after the invasion. How would change his armor or keep it simple? Keep it similar. I think they should look a little bit different, because Akvilla Conquest is some kind of Punic Wars era, which is 3 or 4 century BC, specifically Second Punic Wars. And I have just one more questions for you. I am thinking about let's close it. Thinking about here are some illustration I'm working right now. You could see some of them. Here are 2 warriors for 3 warriors for Tolkien world. I need to go back to it, but I just want to ask you. This is a Tharkan warrior during that Akvilla Conquest, and I use this chainmail skirt, and I'm thinking it's pretty early to use chainmail armor in my world during the Akvilla Conquest. But I thought Celts and Romans pretty much use it already. If we talk about Punic Wars, I think these Tharkan warriors could have, instead of scale armor, they could have chainmail armor. But I don't know. There is one thing I didn't talk about from world building perspective. I think it's early to use iron because it's some kind of fantasy Bronze Age era. But of course, during Punic Wars, there was a lot of iron used already. There were chainmails, iron swords, iron weapons. Helmets were made mostly from bronze, and I think I don't know. I can talk about my thoughts right now in English. So anyway, here are some warriors I am working right now, and let me know anything. If you could understand me, let me know some ideas or whatever you came with, and we could make something from it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support. And next post, I think I will talk about it in more structured post, and I will more think about it. So thank you, and see you later.